everybody, and welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset. Joining us via conference calls, the head coach of the Siegel Stars, as he's at 4-2 and been rolling. Coach, last Thursday night, played Beach on TV, got through that game, picked up the win. Talk to us a little bit about Beach and the Buccaneers and how the Siegel Stars did what they needed to do last Thursday night.
Well, Beach is a good football team. They've got a pretty good little running back, and the quarterback's a real good football player. He plays all over the place, plays free safety, things like that. I was just kind of I was real proud of the way our kids handled the week, being a short week and kind of being off kilter a little bit. And I think we had one of our better weeks of practice last week. I thought we were pretty focused, that we executed real well in practice, and it carried over to Friday night or Thursday night's game.
Well, I tell you what, and Beach didn't stop, did they, Coach? They came at you for the full game, but seemed like you didn't let off the motor any, and you got to play those starters right now a little bit more. I know you got to get those secondary guys in, but as you get toward the back half of the season, as far as conditioning and where you want to go ultimately, do you not have to play some of your starters a little bit more sometimes as you keep getting better?
Well, yeah, we kind of play off the other team too. If that team wants to keep their starters in, I'm not just going to let them go out there and just, run up and down on our JV squad, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just kind of a touch and go thing, and we had the clock running for just a little while, and then we gave up a touchdown, and it went back to a regular clock. We got some young guys to work. Our little quarterback got a couple of series in, which was good, and Middleton did a very good job coming in and running our offense when he was in there. And, we got some backups in on defense a little bit, some spot rolls and things like that. So we worked some younger guys, not as probably as much as we wanted to, but we got some work.
I thought your defense played really aggressive.
We ran the ball real well. I was a little disappointed that in the fourth quarter we gave up 14 points. When you get up on somebody, you kind of really want to hold them down, and we just, I think we let up a little bit. And that's easy to do when you get up by so much too.
Yeah. Friday, did you all practice, or what did you do? I know you have family obligations that you need to catch up on, and I know you went with your wife to that game. But what did you practice Friday?
No, we didn't practice Friday. We gave them a 3-day weekend. I wanted them to get away from football. We're banged up, and I wanted an extra day to kind of heal some of those bruises and things like that. So we cut them loose on Friday, let them go and enjoy themselves for the weekend.
That was good. Well, it's no secret you've got another tough one Friday night, and you're going to have to go down to the Dog Pound, a place you are familiar with. You know that school well, and talk about Matt Williams and the Bulldogs, because they're going to be ready.
Yeah, Matt's got a good football team. He's done a very good job this last year, turning things around from where they were a year ago, and they've got it rolling up there pretty good. They're playing with confidence. They're big up front, so we've got to be able to get around some blocks and get off blocks and not let them swallow us up front when we're on defense, and the tailback's a good little football player. The quarterback's a good operator. So it's anytime you play in our district, it's you got to be ready to play.
So you'll play Friday night, and you're looking for the W, and you're 4-2. That could possibly put you at 5-2, and I know that's the goal right now ahead of you. Kind of walk the fans of the Siegel Stars and the nation. Can you walk us through what you'll do next week after Friday drops?
Yeah, as soon as we're done with Friday, we'll go cut them loose. Let them got plans with the families to get out of here, and that's what I've got a little plans with my families. I kind of want them to get away from football for 5 or 6 days, and I want them to rest and heal and take care of their bodies, just kind of get mentally refreshed again. It's such a grind, not just physically, but it's a mental grind, especially to a teenage boy, because of the repetitiveness of practice and weightlifting and over again. And so it gets mentally tough. And we want them to get away for about 5 or 6 days and just get football off their mind and relax and come back refreshed. We'll practice next Thursday and Friday, a fall break, and then we'll have the weekend off again, and then we'll come back Monday and start our routine all over again.
Well, Coach, I was real excited to see, of course, Seagull Nation. They were out Thursday night and everything. Anything you'd like to say to the crowd and the parents before we take this break? Because it'll be a little while before you and I chat.
Just get out and support these kids. I know it's a Friday before fall break, but these kids worked hard and they deserve the Seagull community support. And they're doing the right things in our program, not just on the football field, but in the school building and things like that. And we want to garner as much support in the Seagull community that we can get. The last 3 years, this program has been on the rise, and we want to see the community get behind these kids and get excited about the type of product we're putting on the football field. It's something that they've never had before, and I'm still not real sure that. I think there's still a lot of complacency, maybe in our community and our school a little bit. And, I'd like to see if we can, get behind these kids a little bit more and support them.
Absolutely. Well, join Coach Wyant and the Seagull Stars and load up and hold that fall break just a little bit and go support him and as he travels down to Smyrna to take on the Bulldogs and Coach Matt Williams and his crew. And that's a 7 o'clock kickoff, and y'all be down there at the Dog Pound. That's Robert L. Rake Stadium. We'll see you at the game.